Those who like to beat others will inevitably encounter enemies. Cursing others is like spitting in the sky. If an evil person curses a good person, you should ignore it. If you pretend not to know and do not answer, you will feel at ease and only hurt the mouth of the person who curses. It's like if you spit while lying down, it will fall back to you. Do not easily believe what others say. If you choose a friend, you will have no regrets, no worries and no insults. If you want to judge others, you must first consider yourself. Words that harm others rather harm oneself, and if you hold blood and then spit it out to others, your own mouth becomes dirty first. Beware of those who praise you. Those who speak ill of me are my teachers, and those who only praise me are enemies who harm me. Do not make enemies. Enmity with others is to sow disaster, and to forsake goodness and not do it is to harm oneself. Do not speak carelessly of others. It's best not to do things that other people shouldn't know, and if you don't want others to talk a lot, it's best not to say anything from the beginning. Anything in the first place if you don't want others to say this or that. Don't ignore others. Do not try to overcome others by force. If you try to conquer others by force, you pretend to obey on the outside, but you don't obey from the bottom of your heart. It's because you lack strength. If you try to subdue others with virtue, you will be happy in your heart and obey with your heart. Blessings come to those who are generous. Be a person who knows how to humble himself. A person who knows how to humble himself can rise to an important position, and a person who likes to beat others will surely meet enemies. Excessive thinking harms mental health. Excessive thinking only hurts the mind, and reckless actions that do not mean anything cause harm to oneself. If you are too greedy, you worry a lot. If you know how to be satisfied, you will have fun, and if you are overly greedy, you will have a lot of worries. You reap results as you sow. If you plant cucumbers, you will get cucumbers, and if you plant beans, you will get beans. The net of heaven is wide and wide, so it seems sloppy, but it doesn't miss out on mistakes and punishes them. Don't miss the opportunity. Disasters that come upon you cannot be avoided by luck, and if you miss a blessing, you cannot save it even if you seek it again. Wisdom comes from experience. If you don't go through one thing, one wisdom won't grow. Don't brag about yourself. A person who thinks he is right cannot judge clearly. A person who boasts of himself loses merit, and a person who boasts of himself does not last long. Don't be too picky. Everyone has something to learn. If 3 people go on the road, there will always be my teacher. You can learn that goodness from a good person and reflect on your mistakes from an evil person. No matter how angry you are, you have to be patient. If you endure anger for a moment, you will be free from worry for 100 days. You shouldn't believe only one side. If you only listen to one side, you will break up with each other. A good word can be more helpful than having a lot of wealth, and one wrong action can be worse than being bitten by a poisonous snake. Don't do anything that would make you suspicious. Do not change your shoes in a melon field, and do not change your hat under a plum tree. Don't use suspicious people, don't doubt if you wrote people. If there is a calling, run to it unconditionally. If you don't go out even if you call, they won't call you next time. Walk when you can stand up. If you neglect to walk, the day when you won't be able to stand up will come earlier than you think. When you go to someone else's congratulations or condolences, dress up in your best clothes. My outfit is not a boast for myself, but a consideration for others. Start by challenging whatever you can before you get older. Think of this as the youngest time of your life. Wear good clothes first, and speak good words first. If anyone asks for help, help unconditionally. Let's be grateful that there are people who ask for help from people like me. Let's live with gratitude for everything. If you want to be popular even when you are old, keep your mouth shut and your wallet open. Let's live happily in any case. If you want to see someone, don't delay and contact them to make an appointment. Let's assume that tomorrow could be the last. A person who does not deal with is clear and free, but a person who scolds is like a hot mouth. It is because the anger of the foolish and the faint-hearted is all ignorant. Do not add to the fire that rises above your heart, but consider it only as the wind that brushes your ears. There are good and bad in every house, and warm and cold are the same everywhere. I will be good to those who are good to me, and I will be good to those who treat me badly. If I did not do evil to others first, others would not do evil to me. Myeongsimbo-gam. A book on culture during the Joseon Dynasty.